airspeed 300. Go get him, Mav. I'm going for missile lock.
In 1986, a Hollywood blockbuster movie Top Gun was released, which was inspired by the real US Navy Top Gun school, which was founded to increase the tactical capabilities of fighter pilots. An F-14 Tomcat was the main fighter jet in the Top Gun school. F-14 Tomcat was manufactured by Grumman and was made only for US Navy and not for US Air Force. F-14 was manufactured as a counter to the Soviet bombers in the Cold War era, as F-14 had its first flight in the year 21st December 1970 and was introduced and inducted in US Navy fighter fleet in the year 22 September 1974. Essentially, it was built to retire F-4 Phantom, which was serving as the top-of-the-line aircraft in US Navy fighter fleet. Welcome to my channel. You're watching History Behind Warbirds, and today we are going to talk about F-14 Tomcat. The only country which used F-14 Tomcats were USA and Iran, since its Navy has retired F-14 Tomcat in the year 22nd September 2006. This left Iran the only country which used F-14 Tomcat. Now this aircraft was not really in a real dogfight, but still it was known as the dangerous dogfighter at that time. In total, 712 F-14 were built from all the way from 1969 to 2006 and had a unit cost of 19.5 million US dollars. F-14 didn't really have a huge variety of weapons, since at that time the weapons were not really advanced, and there were not really a huge variety of weapons available to US Navy. It has 7 LEU rocket-powered carrier which would carry 28 rockets, and in missile, F-14 only used air-to-air missile and didn't really have air-to-surface, neither anti-ship missile. Air-to-air missile, F-14 Tomcat used AIM-9 Sidewinder, which is a short-range missile, AIM-7 Sparrow, which is a medium-range missile, and in the last, F-14 used AIM-54 Phoenix, which was a long-range radar-guided missile which was commonly known to be equipped on F-14 Tomcat. Now, these were the only missile F-14 used, and for ground attack, F-14 used 5 types of different bombs. Like all other Western fighter jets, F-14 used M6A1 Vulcan cannon, which would carry 600 rounds, which would be emptied in under 6 seconds. Other than that, all the missile F-14 also used a AWG-9 radar, which was most powerful radar at that time. F-14 used General Electric F-110 turbofan engine on both sides, since it has a twin engine capability for high thrust to take off from the aircraft carrier in less amount of space. Before we move on to the general performance of F-14 Tomcat, it has the capability of folding wing, which was created after specifically watching its role on the aircraft carrier. Since there is very less space on the deck of the carrier, F-14 wings were folded backwards to create more space on the carrier. Other than its wing, it also had a huge landing gear, which is also because of its role on the aircraft carrier. Now if we talk about the structure, it has a crew capability of 2, which carries 1 pilot and 1 RIO, which is a radar interceptor officer. It has a length of 64 feet 1.5 inches. When the wings of F-14 are lowered, it has a wingspan of 38 feet 2.5 inches. It has a height of 16 feet. Now in its performance, F-14 has a maximum speed of 2.34 Mach. It has a range of 3000 km, combat radius of 930 km. It has a maximum G limit of 7.5 Gs, and in last, it has a maximum service ceiling of 53,000 feet, out of which it has a rate of climb of 45,000 feet per minute. F-14 Tomcat was best aircraft for many decades, but then it was retired in the year 2006 and it was replaced by F-18 Hornet, but still it is known in the whole world for its performance. Although it was not really imported to many countries, but still it was really famous for mostly use in US Navy Top Gun school. And now the only country in the world using F-14 currently is Iran, and they only use 14 to 15 F-14 currently in service. But Iran is not deciding to retire this aircraft anytime sooner, but instead they are deciding to make it for more use for the next 5 decades. Although these aircraft are getting old and hard to maintain, since they are getting older and their maintenance is also becoming very expensive. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video. Also, if you are interested in any type of military aviation, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. I'll put the link in the description box down below about F-18 Hornet, because F-18 Hornet was the aircraft which was used to replace F-14 Tomcat. Other than that, I will also put the link to my previous video about AH-1 Cobra. I'll see you guys in my next video.